folks. Brian Anderson here. Alongside two fantastic analysts, Grant Hill and Brent Berry at the table, and our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Yeah, I think they'd like to forget that game. You usually want to find some teaching moments, but in this case, it might be best to just destroy the tape.
Yeah, and quick, like as quick as possible. That was a dismal showing, especially for them at the offensive end.
Curry's shot is off. Well, Grant, all high hopes the Knicks fans have had in recent years.
It really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players to the managers to the front office and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
Now here's Capella.
Come back.
Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots. He's got it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, how about Steph Curry with the bailout there? Masterful at creating just enough space in that situation.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
I got him.
I caught up with Coach Charles Lee. I talked with him about Joel Embiid and asked him what he wants his team to do against him defensively. And he said, I told our big guys to play with physicality out there, but to also know to go straight up and not let him bait us into silly fouls. It's not an easy assignment, but Coach seemed confident in their chances of containing Joel.
And Allie, thank you for that. And the slam dunk by Capella.
And that's where you want to feed good Capella deep down on the interior part of the paint. Let him power through.
He's only up about 7.5 per game.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Pass to Robinson. Back to ball. The three is up. Rodman's shot is good.
You don't want to ever give up points on the boards. That's the lesson for the team there. That's a hustle play to save points.
Here we go. Get it out quick. Let's go. I got ball. I'm here.
New York needs to get one up quick. The timer ticks. And it's the Hornets on the break.
Shut up.
He stops. He pops. The rebound by Embiid.
Just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play.
Well, Grant, you often hear about how smooth Paul George's game is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this. Young players can learn a lot by watching his footwork. His timing, his ability to find the space he needs, it's just tremendous.
Now here's Curry. Right now, he's contributing about 15.5 points a game.
Right here. Watch the pitch.
And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
Steph's such an ideal pick-and-roll guy. The threat of the long ball always there. So whether he's shooting or passing, the defense has a hard time keeping up.
Knock it down.
Outside for Irving. Outside. Charlotte leading by 3. Out to Curry. Dort with a steal. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Some heads-up ball there from Dort.
The Knicks making a switch here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
Julius Erving at the line for
Undrafted to a key rotational player. Lou Dort's story is definitely inspirational for him.
This guy has worked so hard to make himself into an he wasn't. And Dort continues to make improvements, and the guys on the team love the way he approaches it.
A minute 4 left in the first.
Give me that.
Shooting remains on point. 3 for 4 thus far. And Ball will bring it up here for the Hornets. Trailing by 2. He drops it from range.
No hesitation from Lonzo on that perimeter shot.
Go over it.
40 seconds left in the second quarter. Three-pointer scored. With a rebound. And here's Charlotte now.
Come to me.
Up top Ball. He's been productive, averaging just over 7 points a game. And Capella gets it to go.
Every year, Clint Capella up there, one of the highest percentage field goal shooters we have in the NBA.
No points yet.
Screen.
Three-pointer.
Hey, get that.
Paul George pulls down the board.
Just textbook. Kept his cool and waited for his shot.
That's
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
We know the importance of the veteran leaders on a team, but not every vet wants to accept a mentorship role.
Very true, B.A. In your later years, that role becomes a blend of playing and kind of coaching.
Pass to Embiid. The free ball. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. And the Knicks with the possession here.
Right here.
It's a 5-point game.
They had some success in the first quarter, but since then, they've gone cold.
Charlotte shooting their first free throw this game. Grant, the Hornets are a team hoping to end a pretty substantial playoff drought.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they made a buzz in the postseason, but their return could be closer than people think. A few smart moves here or there might be all it takes.
Outside there.
You got him. Come back here. Shoot that. No, ball.
Goes up. And it's Kitty with a rebound.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Inside. Here's Embiid. Solid defense from Bowl.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, a lot of change for this Hornets organization. New ownership, a new front office, a new head coach, some exciting new talent. They're renovating the arena and building a new practice facility. Other than that, not much is new for the NBA.
Business as usual, Allie. Thanks.
Well, that's a good confidence builder right there as our game finds some room from the mid-range to knock it down.
To the inside.
I'm up.
Outside, Finney Smith. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. Stolen by Jones. To the middle. Uses the glass on the layup. Giddy's got his first bucket in this one.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddy on the interior.
McBride. And it's Giddy. Nice shot by McBride.
Just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
To the left side wing. Pass to Giddy.
Who's watching him?
Here's Embiid. Look at Embiid with the skilled finish.
The control and focus from Embiid, able to absorb hits from the defense and still finish.
Hey, come around, come around.
Brad, I know you played a part in Embiid's decision to join Team USA.
Yeah, B.A., I spent a lot of time talking to Joel Embiid and convincing him to play for us in the U.S. men's national team.
Stolen by Giddy.
They've done a lot of good things for them. Ball security.
Jones Jr.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference, not just in that possession, but maybe in your play for the entire game.
Here's McBride. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. When the Knicks are having a good season, it is amazing how excited their fans get.
Well, it's been generations, BA, that have been salivating for this franchise to get back to its winning ways. The last championship came in 1973, so as a fan, you can't help but get fired up when there's a chance at a title run.
Pass to Embiid. Paul George throws it in.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
That's all you.
Outside McBride. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance shot. Again the miss by the Hornets. Knicks trail by 7. Here's Jones. Oh, that was no question. Powered it down.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
That might be just what they need right now. Down low. The kick out Curry. To the inside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Robin's got his second.
I wonder if his time with Steve Nash in the offseason is paying some dividends. Impossible to guard in those sets.
Man, good whistle.
It's his first trip to the line. And in recent seasons, Greg, almost no team's been hit by the injury bug as much as the Hornets.
Yeah, B.A., I mean, you wonder what they could have done if they'd stayed healthy. They just missed a lot of time.
Fires the three. Stolen by Giddy. By Irving.
Just good old-fashioned fundamentals. Giddy gets it and works it up the floor fast.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. $52 left to play in this one. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Ball's got 5 now.
Well, again, big guards advantage on the inside. This is one where the second foul is probably going to cost you some minutes in this game.
And Brent, this Knicks team, they've taken on the identity of their head coach.
Well, BA, isn't it interesting? Tom Thibodeau, lots of scuttlebutt about him as the coach. And then they brought in players that kind of fit the coach. They play hard, they play defense first, they play a ton of minutes, but this team is gritty, and they don't give up.
And give them credit for making a more concerted effort to get to the line. Here we go. Get it going.
Come back. Ball.
Curry from deep three-point land. It's hauled in by Black.
Would you say testing the limits of his range?
I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
23 seconds left in the first half.
I see him.
On the wing, Irving. Dort outside.
A little bit nasty on the defensive end there. Can't get comfortable on that possession.
And it's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. There's 10 seconds left in the half. Pass to Black. Back to Irving. Deflected by George. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Hornets out in front. They lead by 4. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. All right, let's get an update here on Clint Capella. What'd you learn, Allie?
Thanks, guys. I got a stat. Unfortunately, it doesn't sound good at all. He's likely going to be out for a while. And to have an injury like this so early on in the season isn't easy, but they're confident that they're fine while they wait for him to come back. They certainly have a next man up mentality, guys.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Charlotte leading by 5.
Right there!
Keeping us updated from the sideline.
George spent some time talking about his idol. He said, the person who motivated me as a kid was Kobe Bryant. Growing up in Southern California, watching him every day, I wanted to emulate him. I attacked the game the same way he did, trying to work on every deficiency, play both ends, and be a competitor.
His impact lives on. Dort for 3. Great positioning on the putback. Irving's got 11.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points.
I got your help!
Pass to George.
Coming!
Hey, yo, right here,
5 on the clock.
Let's get a good shot, come on!
Here's Curry.
Give on! One! Grab that board!
Good work defensively by Dort.
And even though he
That's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game.
we've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket.
Here's Ball. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Ball's gotten 4 this quarter.
And this would be a different ballgame if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
Here's Black. Now the Hornets moving it up. Dumps it down.
It's awesome to have a guy at that size be able to accelerate and elevate like RJ did there.
Just over 2.5 minutes to go in the second quarter. Pass to Black.
Anthony Black.
6 points for him.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowed him to get comfortable out there.
Come get it, come get it.
Here's Ball. He's got 9. Here's the pick.
Here we go. Watch the pick.
And here we go. The Knicks in transition.
Hey, that's all you.
They grab their own miss.
Yo, everyone. What's up?
Eason can't get it to go. Hornets leading by 4.
Oh, gotta move, go.
Picking him up. George outside. Infiltrate. George has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Don't
This
get
being
hit.
said, you expect Paul George to knock that down.
Well, when you talk about a classic 3-and-D guy, Paul George is one of the first to come to mind.
I agree, B.A. I think he's been underappreciated. His ability to score and defend is elite.
Here's Black. Lays it up and banks it in. Black's got 8.
Look, if you're a big man that feeds the little guy, man, you deserve the ball back. Nice look from Stewart.
Don't want to stop the clock. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He's He's going to talk it over with his guys. The Hornets with a lead. And here's Curry. He's got 9.
Go over it.
Outside Bull to the paint. Slam dunk by Capella.
Another dunk in the career of Clint Capella, and he's got a lot of them.
There's 37 seconds left in the third. And that one's good. Giddy.
Let's go.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. They host the Hawks after this one. And they're deep into this homestand. 4 out of 5. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Sometimes Lonzo's got to put the defense on their heels and start attacking with some aggression. And that play, he did so.
Knicks trail by 7. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ball with the steal.
I got yours. Ready. Walk.
All the way to the rim. Curry.
But when Steph gets loose in transition, you know you're going to get burned. So he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
Screen by Embiid. From deep. Shot misses. And so it's Charlotte. They have a nice 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Just pounding the painted area.
The Knicks, 36.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. LeVert with the ball. The kick out. Curry.
Switch.
The officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're going to get a call.
I see him.
Here's Black to the middle. Stolen by Ball. And it's the Hornets on the break.
Out.
Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Hornets.
Their defensive intensity has served them well. They kept the offense scrambling and resulted in several steals.
They also have to admire the way they've gotten out and run in transition. And they've run wide, they've run their lanes, they've been doing it with a great pace. And that's produced some easy scores.
Outside Curry. And it's good. 2 points.
It's not talked about a lot, but Steph is fast. So whether he's firing or passing, the defense is pretty much on their heels, especially in the screen and roll.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Bull.
Knock it down.
Screen by Bull. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Eason.
Substitution for your Hornets. Number 9.
Here's Curry.
Watch him.
That won't go either for Curry.
Teammates right now covering up for the type of off performance he's having. In terms of scoring, this has not been his best night.
Yeah, the passing has only gotten better from Embiid. That's a huge element to his game.
Curry with another miss.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Dort outside. The three. Here's Irving. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Timeout.
It's going to go on R.J.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey guys, over the last break, I listened to Tom Thibodeau address the team. He said to them, you guys look defeated out there. Wake up. This game is far from over, but I need you all to believe that. I need you to fight for one another right now.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Get you the fish down there.
First free throw is good.
Timeout.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged.
Get this board, fellas. Get this board. Just bring back on me.
Both free throws good from Irving.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Use that.
Now George.
Hey, yo, right here.
George outside.
Grab that.
From three-point range.
It's tough to get open in this league. And when you do, get around together.
Embiid from distance.
And one thing you can say about Embiid, he never shrinks.
And we've got a timeout called by Charles Lee. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here.
Get it going.
Look at that. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half.
Making this look easy.
No good on the three.
I understand why you chose the shot. They need the points. That's just not
They get the rebound. On the wing, Curry. Here's Rodman.
Get it.
And a miss there on the triple. Knicks trail by 6. Here we go, a steal.
Corner. Here we go. Get it going. Set up. Shot.
Here's George. Good as the jump shot falls. And the Hornets lead by 8.
Come to me.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Embiid can't hit. And here's Capella. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They've led by as many as 11.
Balance it out.
No good. Excellent D there from Embiid. And here are the Knicks. Inside. Slam dunk by Capella.
Nothing left to do but to watch the clock tick towards 0. Nice victory here for the Hornets.
Well, Grant, I don't know if there was one deciding factor in this game, but I'd say shooting accuracy if I had to choose.
Agreed, BA. They really went after quality looks and shot the ball with confidence.
Take that one.
And this win will give them 12 on the year thus far.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And no question this was a team effort, but you have to love how big a night this was for Lonzo Ball.
And so many times on the defensive end showed off those quick mitts, jumped all over the opposition and swiped the ball away a number of times.
First team foul.
Pass to Curry.
Shut up.
It's good. And the assist that time from Ball.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got
Right
a big
there.
lead
Hey, yo.
with time.
Right here.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Stolen by Ball. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. I'm sure they would have preferred a blow.